morning. Welcome to another I'm Jack Fox and I'm Dying episode. Well, today is November 21st, and wow, looking at the news today, and something that hits home right to this man's heart, to the state of Michigan, is Detroit. What a waste of time and money, huh? A city that was built on cars. Now, I don't understand this. Everybody in America drives a car. Almost everybody. Okay. All right. 5-year-olds don't drive cars. You don't have to argue with me. I'm not going to argue with you. Okay. Whatever. So what I'm trying to say is that most adults own a car, are driving cars. There's millions and millions of cars out there. So why can't the city that was brought up and born on making cars survive? I don't get it, you know. They didn't see the writing on the wall. They couldn't see that we needed smaller cars that were better, that were going to last a long time. I mean, they had Toyota came knocking on the door. Look at us. We got these tiny little cars, get good gas mileage, last forever. We didn't get a clue. Couldn't see it coming, you know. Anyway, so what has Detroit done lately? Well, they went bankrupt. Yeah. You know, somebody put a sign outside the Detroit limit, said, well, the last person not leaving, please turn out the lights. Well, there's still a few people there. Now, you think they're going to do everything they can to save money and to be productive and turn the city around, correct? Foolish we are. Foolish we are. Detroit, I'm reading it right here from Yahoo News, has paid $23 million to consultants up to October 1st to try to, that's of course lawyers, holy cow, of course, you know, consultants, financial advisors, all these people who take advantage of other people are now taking advantage of the city of Detroit, sucking up all this money and saying, you know what you should do? Not waste your money. Ooh, there's something I never thought of. Don't waste my money on lawyers. Don't waste my money on financial advisors. Don't waste my money on consultants. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Instead, get tax breaks to automobile companies, try to keep jobs in Detroit, get people working again, clean up the neighborhoods, put money into the police force. Hey, now that's a new thought, huh? Try to clean up Detroit so people actually want to live there and work there. Who'd have thunk, huh? Who'd have thunk? Anyway, so $23 million that just kind of flushed down the toilet. I'm sure I could have found a lot better things to do with. Yeah, I'll take $1 million. You can keep $22 million, give it to the lawyers. I'll take $1 million, see what I can do with it. I could probably help a lot more people than that $23 million dollars did. So that's Detroit, huh? You know, it's not the first city that's, you know, declared bankruptcy. New York did it, almost did it. I don't know if they did or didn't, but they came pretty close to it. I remember when I was younger. So they survived. And they're still in New York City, right? I was just there, well, this summer, 4th of July. Drove to Boston, drove to New York City, drove up to Ohio, came back home. You know, did the big loop, you know, the 14-hour drive, because I was in a hurry to get back to work, because, you know, my CEO job was so important that, you know, if I didn't get back there and work one day before the weekend, then I might have missed something. You know, I would have wasted my time. See, I learned lessons too. I waste my time. I could have spent more time in New York, more time with my family in Boston, could have spent more time at national parks. So many things, and I was in a hurry to get back. Spent one more day before the weekend to make sure everything running okay at the plant. You know, some people just don't learn the lessons, do they? Whether it be a big city or right here at home. So, who's dying lately? Well, that's a story that's long, goes on forever, huh? We have a highway, 131 expressway, that runs north and south in Michigan. And we're 45 miles from Grand Rapids, and that highway runs right through Grand Rapids. Twice lately, not just once, twice lately, people have gone off that highway into the river. There's a river called the Grand River, which is why it's called Grand Rapids, I guess. I mean, one, two, yeah. Must be why it's called Grand Rapids. Anyway, twice people have driven off this highway, which is in Grand Rapids. I think it's 4 lanes going each direction, you know, because it's a very busy city, and into the water and died. How do you do that? I mean, I've lived here a long time. I moved back to Michigan in 1994, so almost 20 years, and this is twice in a row. This never happened before. They've got big embankments, they've got cement things, they've all these type of things to keep people from driving off the road into the river, and they've twice. Like, I don't get it. You know, I feel bad for their families, for themselves. You know, just a word of advice: don't drive into rivers. Don't be texting. Don't be talking on the phone. Don't be drinking coffee, eating hamburgers. You know, when you're driving, you're driving. You have a license to drive. That's what you should be doing. On that thought, I want to thank you once again for being with me today. My 5 minutes of fame is up. Hope you've all had a good day. It's Thursday. It's a good thing. Tomorrow's Friday, your last day of work. Hope everything goes well for you. Take care.